If you are looking to build a free community that you can then turn into a paid membership, building a free community on Facebook or on Skool is quite easy. It's easy to get new people join it because it's free. And in this video, I want to share with you the difference between choosing a Facebook group option to build your free community, or why should you choose a platform like Skool to build your free community on that app. So let's explore both options and then you can decide which one is better for you. You're gonna have two options to build your first free group community, and those two options are that you either build a free Facebook group at first, right? Facebook group, free group community, or that you build your community on an external app called Skool, for example. And I want just to discuss these two options with you right now. Now, the biggest difference between building a community on Facebook or on Skool are, first of all, Facebook group is free. Skool, you need to pay $100 a month. Facebook group can go down at any time because it happened many times to a lot of people. You just can get restricted immediately. Like I lost my Facebook profile, for example, once, and then you lose access to your Facebook groups as well, or any of your content in your Facebook group community can get flagged in some kind of way, and they will put down your Facebook group right now. You don't really own that thing, right? On the other side, okay, cool, yes, you need to pay for Skool, but no one is gonna ever take your Skool community down because you can almost post like anything you want in that Skool community. No one is really monitoring really what you are doing in there, so you're gonna more like own it. Now the other thing is Facebook groups don't have a lot of reach, right? When you post, people don't really see it, and if you build a Skool community, then there is more reach, more engagement, it's more focused. And another big thing as well is that Facebook is a large distraction for people. They come to Facebook, to entertain themselves, to meet friends and blah, blah, blah. So it's a big distraction if people are on Facebook for your community. But on Skool, it's more focused and it's more oriented toward your community and them achieving their outcome as part of your community. And they're going to be using this Skool app just for you, right? Just to access you. And whenever Facebook sends them notifications about whatever, like on their phone, it's about everything. But if Skool sends them push notifications on their phone, it's just probably about this one group that they are in, and they are in your group community. So it's just very much focused. And another big thing is that Facebook groups don't allow you to upload your course there, right? And you can not have really events there that people could click and come to your Zoom calls. On the other side, Skool, you can have nicely uploaded your course, people can go through it, and you can have an event section, and people do actually come more often to your to your group calls. And via Skool, you can send out emails to everyone every 3 days on 72 hours. Facebook doesn't really allow you to do that. Another thing is that Skool allows you to charge memberships to people. Facebook group doesn't, right? So if you want to turn Facebook group into a paid thing, it's harder to turn it into a paid thing rather than Skool. You can turn it into a paid thing really quickly and get people pay you membership fees. These are a few bigger differences. Let me go deeper into into everything else as well, and then you can decide which option is better for you. Let me talk more about Facebook groups first, because in some ways it would still be beneficial for you to just begin with a Facebook group first. And why I'm saying that is because in one way it's still easier to build a Facebook group and then potentially move it to Skool rather than just beginning on Skool, because in Facebook, right, you can go into other Facebook groups and you can have some kind of a Facebook profile funnel. For example, you engage in other Facebook groups, they come to your Facebook profile, they become your friends, they can then go into your Facebook group, but at the same time, right, I mean, on my Facebook profile, I have a link to my Skool that they can go into immediately. So that stuff can still work for Skool, but there is one thing in Facebook. For example, if I go to my Facebook group right now, there is this button where I can invite all of my Facebook friends to join my Facebook group. So if I make a lot of friends in other Facebook groups, right, then I can press this button every day, like 30-40 people, and I am inviting people. They get that notification that I invited them to join my Facebook group, and they can join in, right? So I can kind of manually a little bit build this Facebook group. So I think that's the biggest benefit of you actually just building a free Facebook group first. And that's what I'm saying here as well, that I began with building a Facebook group. At first I built it to 400 people, and of course it allowed me to build my email list. I will explain you how, but that same thing goes with Skool, so no problem. But I was able to invite my friends to join my Facebook group, right, with that button, and that gave me a lot of people coming in, right? So that's one thing, but it kind of can work for both. So I don't know, just you decide, right? But now, I never enjoyed running my Facebook group community really, because I don't like using Facebook really much to consume other people's stuff, and that's why I was not enjoying to log into Facebook a lot as well to serve my Facebook group community, because the energy was just like, oh, all of these other distractions are here. I don't like to go into Facebook, right? And people there on Facebook were not just for self-development and business growth, and I felt like I'm always interrupting their peace, right? Even if I post something on Facebook, my energy was just not that focused, right? I also felt like that the algorithm doesn't reach a lot of people when I post, so I felt useless. Like whenever I would post, no one would see my stuff, and I'm again interrupting people's peace. And I cannot really upload my course into Facebook, to be honest, correctly, that people would go through it, right? So that's a big disadvantage. As I already mentioned, Facebook can anytime shut your group down, right? And that happened to me, to be honest. Like my profile just got flagged. I don't know why. I didn't do much. It just get 2 times, right? Not for 2 or 3 years at all. But then recently, Facebook just flagged me. I needed to upload my ID to Facebook, and I got really scared, like that I lost my Facebook group's access, right? So that scared me. With Skool, this wouldn't happen. So that's a big thing, because Facebook's got those community standards. You cannot just post whatever you want in Facebook, right? I mean, like, you gotta be cautious, right? If you're gonna talk about any taboo topics, right, Facebook is gonna flag you. I don't know, right? So that's the worst thing. And Facebook groups doesn't allow you to charge monthly memberships from it or so. You cannot upload like your course to the Facebook that people could study. You cannot email people from it, everyone, right? And like I said, it's just a huge distraction for people. They don't come to Facebook or Facebook groups just for the value. They are on Facebook to entertain themselves, right? So that's my experience with Facebook groups. I mean, a lot of people have this similar experience, so just know that, right? Now, on the other side, having a private app to have your community hosted on, like Skool, this allows you and your community members to be more focused, because they come there to that app just for you, your value, and your community. And you creating your community on Skool allows you to have people outside of Facebook. Facebook is often a distraction, which I just talked about. But with Skool, they only have this one app on their phone, and they use this one app just for you. And whenever they get notifications from this app, they always come for you and for their posts in your community, and just this one valuable thing that your community, you know what I mean, right? So whenever there are certain updates on Skool that I share with my audience, or whenever I message anyone, they're gonna get that focused notification. Hey, this guy, or this is what happened in this community, come and check. But if this happens from Facebook, it's just one of those other notifications, and they don't appreciate it that much. They don't feel it's focused and valuable, right? So that's that focused thing of Skool communities, first of all. Skool community will also be a place that people go just for your value, for your niche. We already talked about. They feel safe in this space and more private and more focused without any distractions, rather than on Facebook. And I already said this, when you post on Skool, people get mobile notifications just for you and your value, and they don't use Skool for any other reason like Facebook. They use it for what I already talked about. They actually go to Skool and see just your posts then, right? And not and it's harder for them to get distracted within this app rather than on Facebook, right? Facebook, quickly you can get a message from someone else and a new notification, and then it takes you to places, right? You suddenly find yourself watching Facebook Reels or whatever, right? I already mentioned via Skool you can send an email out to all of the Skool community members every 72 hours at the moment, right? Now, the challenge is, which is not a big challenge if you run a business out of this, right, is that Skool is $99 per month, right? So you would need to pay $100 a month to be using this private app, but at the same time Skool allows you to charge people membership fees, right? So on Skool you can have a free community, and on top you can also charge access to some of the members in your school. They can upgrade and you can be paid. So if you enroll like 4, 5, 6, 7 people who pay you $100 a month, you are covering your $100 a month school fee, right? So that's a huge benefit to it all anyway. And also Skool is gonna soon introduce an affiliate. Maybe they already did if you're watching this video a little later on, right? And your members in your community will be able to invite more of like-minded people to come into your community, and if those people gonna pay, your members will be able to be paid as well, and that's gonna incentivize them to recommend more people to come into your group, right? Which with Facebook groups is not probably gonna happen ever, right? So that's another benefit. It's coming up soon potentially, and all these kind of sorts of things. Now, whichever of these two options you're gonna go with, either build a free Facebook group community or go on Skool and build a free community there and then turn it into a paid one there, or so, whichever way you go, I'm having a free course in my Skool community that I can give you how to actually build your first free community, whether that's on Facebook or on Skool, and you can grow that one bigger to 300, 400 or more members. And in my course I show you then how to turn it into a paid community. I also have another course in my Skool community where I show you and I teach you how to build a paid community membership, so you can be paid recurring fee from your membership course community that you created. So just find the link down below, join my Premium Life Mastermind on Skool. It's completely free community. I'm giving you away these 2 courses completely for free, so I can guide you on your journey to building a recurring membership income for yourself as a life coach, spiritual guide. Come in and we'll hang out. You're gonna study my materials and you can be guided on this journey towards you building a recurring monthly fee from your own membership, from your own course, from your own community.